I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
Today we're talking about the Ultimates #1, the all-new Ultimates from Marvel Comics by Michael Fiffe, Amilcar Pinna, and Nolan Woodard on colors. This is the relaunch of the Ultimates, the Avengers of the Ultimate Universe. This is an alternate reality from Marvel, where everyone's kind of younger and more crazier shit has happened to them. Just based on the story between the two covers, we don't have #1, by the way, sold out at Funny Books Comics and stuff. What do you think?
There's some interesting characters, in a way. You know what? No, they're not that interesting.
I feel like this book was not written for me. I think this book was written for people like in high school. I feel like this is like...
For teens?
I'm beyond this.
Gotcha. I have been reading...
stories.
This is spun out of Ultimate Spider-Man, which I've been reading forever. And it's about teenagers. So I'm kind of like connected with the material. I know what they're talking about.
Right.
I know these characters, and I really like them when Brian Michael Bendis is writing them.
Okay.
Fiffe's writing, for me, just kind of kills it. After I was done reading the first issue, I couldn't bring myself to buy the next one. And I don't care. Especially since I'm seeing these characters in other titles.
I actually kind of dig this art.
Really?
Yeah. I think the characters they're well drawn, not so, like, they're not hyper stylized.
No.
And they're not hyper realistic.
Right.
But they're very unique. This art style, it works for me. It's just the story doesn't.
It was hit or miss. There were some panels that I thought looked pretty cool. The character designs, I didn't have a problem with. And the coloring, I was not crazy with.
No, they're going for a mood, and I don't think it fits the tone of the book.
Yeah.
And
yeah, everything just felt a little bit off somehow. I felt very uncomfortable in this universe.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the writing?
It wasn't the worst schlock I've ever read. Like I said, it did feel very like teen after-school special kind of thing. Is that reference Date Me after school special? Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't even know. I know they still use that expression.
Okay.
I don't think they have them anymore, but I think that they still... I think the colloquial has outlasted the actual event.
Right.
It's very tween.
Yeah. I feel like it was... It did feel... It did strike me as tween, but handled pretty poorly. I didn't like the execution. I feel like... Like, even the Gilmore Girls had more subtlety to it than the writing.
You're a huge fan of the Gilmore.
I like the Gilmore Girls. Moving on. I don't think the writing really represents the characters that are being represented.
I also have no idea what's going on.
No, and that's really...
This
is a first issue. This is a first issue of a mainstay huge book. And at least in the Ultimate Universe. And it should be accessible for everybody. I was actually worried that it was going to throw you guys when we selected it.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know what? No, I want to put it to the test. I want to see. This is our first issue. It's saying all new on the front cover.
Right.
Yeah. So it ought to really just tell you exactly what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or at least enough so that you're not like,
Yeah.
So would you want to get issue #2?
No way.
And
No.
yeah, me either.
Okay. How would you guys rate it?
I would give it a 4. It's not great. It's not even good. But it's not bad.
No, it's...
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, there is a level of ugh that I don't want to read.
We've seen worse.
This is still... This still stands alone. Like, and that's the thing. I like the art. I think that's why I'm giving it a 4. The writing really dragged it down. The story wasn't that interesting. But I did like the way the character was drawn.
Yeah. I would give it a 4 as well.
I'm going to give it a 4. That's interesting that you all said 4, because I was thinking 4 the whole time. And I would want to give it a little bit more for the quality of the art, and the fact that the writing isn't horrible, it's just not for me. I feel like I'm being harsh with a 4. On the other hand, I was so disappointed, because Ultimates, I'm thinking like, you know,
This
Avengers.
is the Avengers.
Like, this could be really cool, and
Nothing
it's not.
happens in this book.
Yeah.
They're barely attacked.
Yeah,
Barely.
I don't care about their lives.
It's more backstory and the interactions with the characters, and not in a fun way.
All new Ultimates from Marvel Comics and the Ultimate line. I want to thank you all for watching. You can click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and visit us at littlehouseonline.com.
You can also visit comicsfix.com, the online Netflix of comic books. You pay one low subscription rate, and you get access to tons of indie comic books. Really great stuff on there. Sal has a couple books online. You can check those out as well.
Yep.
And you can come visit us at the Garden State Comic Fest. It's August 23rd at the Morristown Hyatt. We'll be there. Other people will be there. We'll do a panel of some kind, so it's going to be cool. Come on out. See us.
Leave a note in the comments down below if you want to submit a panel idea for us to do at the Garden State Comic Fest. I think, you know, our fans know what they want, and I would like to see what they would like to see us do.
And that's the thing, like, it doesn't have to be discussing a certain thing.
No.
Like, we could do any kind of panel.
Yeah, we could play Catan. Who knows?
Yeah.
So long.
Later.
I'm Ben.